Hello, we are the Good Doctors of Abbey Research. I'm Dr. Erin.
I'm Dr. Kristen.
And you're very, very welcome to our YouTube channel. We are social scientists with PhDs who absolutely love talking about both pop culture and lived culture. We're educators who encourage empathy and inclusivity through conversations about everything from systemic racism to all the tropes in Bridgerton to what the heck is happening on The Handmaid's Tale in terms of gender and imprisonment. We run the gamut. We love conversations, so please be sure to subscribe to our channel and like our videos and comment below to join the chat.
This video is part of our series called Colonizers World Tour, where we look at a different country each week around the world and how colonialism and their relationship with it has affected how they interact with the world. This week, we're looking at Antarctica, which you may think is very strange, but let us explain really briefly. We started this whole Colonizers World Tour experiment by discovering that there were only 4 entities on the planet that had not been colonized by a European country, according to a map we found on Reddit, but also all the research that we did. So if we're wrong, someone tell us, but we did a lot of research to try to find this to be true.
Shout out Reddit map.
So one of them is Thailand, who we talked about last week. Then we've got Antarctica. Then we've got Korea and Japan, and that's where we're going the next 2 weeks. But in terms of what Antarctica can teach us about the world and how it interacts with the world, there's actually a little bit. Mm-hmm. So we're going to kind of unpack this really, really briefly. So first of all, no one lives on Antarctica. It's between 128 and negative 128 and negative 81 Fahrenheit most of the time. It's a polar desert. It looks miserable. Even the animals only live on the outskirts. So really what it is now is just a research output. Mm-hmm. About 1,000 to 5,000 people live there at any given time, depending on who's there. There's tourism that goes there. Have fun. Please, if you do this, let us know. I enjoy being a little bit chilly. I don't enjoy being a frozen doctor, so not my jam. So keep me posted. My favorite fun fact that I learned about Antarctica is that on the only ATM on Antarctica is in the McMurdo Research Station, which is American, and it is run by Wells Fargo.
Hey, capitalism.
So that's my favorite. What's your favorite?
My favorite fun fact about Antarctica, it is the only piece of land on this planet that we can say has been discovered. We use this term a lot for a lot of places that had and have indigenous folks living there already, including the United States in which we live. But you can't discover something that people already live on and inhabit and have cultures and lives. But you can discover Antarctica because there are no indigenous Antarcticans.
Nothing.
What? Unless you count the penguins. But we can't talk to the penguins and they can't tell us how they feel about colonization. So
I have hopes.
Put a pin in that. But that is my favorite fact that we learned about Antarctica. It was discovered in the 1820s and it is now governed by a condominium government, which means there's a whole host of people involved in it, but no one has 100% control. There was the Antarctic Treaty system signed first in 1959 by 12 countries. And now we have at least 50 countries who are signed to this treaty. And they all kind of collaborate to do research and work it out on the Antarctic continent. And that's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, so what Antarctica gives us is the importance of research, the importance of international cooperations, and the importance of adorable animal photos. And I think in totality, that's really, those are all kind of like, it's what makes the world go round these days. There's how many memes has Antarctica inadvertently given us? So many.
That's right. So we salute anyone who has the, stomach and the fortitude to go to that place and live on it and do the research that we all benefit from, especially the research about the ever-changing climate on this planet. And we look forward to talking more about people who are brave enough to go explore that large chunk of ice at the bottom of this planet. And we will see you tomorrow for our talks at Google and the exploration of the first woman-powered trek to the South Pole.
See you then.
Bye.